Time travel has always captivated the human imagination. It's a concept that lets us dream about changing the past, shaping the future, and defying the rules of reality. In this video, we'll explore the 10 best time travel movies, each unique in how it tackles this fascinating and complex topic. Before we dive in, drop a comment with your favorite time travel movie. It might just show up in one of our future lists. Number 10. Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel. Directed by Gareth Karavic. Not every time travel movie needs to be a philosophical puzzle or a spectacle of special effects. Frequently Asked Questions About Time Travel proves you can explore the concept with a hefty dose of humor and lightheartedness. This British comedy follows three friends who, during a night out at the pub, stumble into a series of unexpected time travel paradoxes. With witty dialogue and quirky characters, the film offers a fun, no-pressure viewing experience. No need to brush up on quantum physics to enjoy it. Just relax and let yourself be entertained. Perfect for a carefree movie night, FAQ about time travel reminds us that time can be complex, but also hilariously absurd. Number 9. Time Crimes, directed by Nacho Vigalondo. Spanish filmmaker Nacho Vigalondo delivers a thriller that explores time loops with genius and unsettling depth in time crimes. The story starts simply. Hector, an ordinary man, spots a mysterious figure through binoculars and decides to investigate. From there, events spiral into a vortex of repetition, each loop becoming darker and more twisted. This film is a masterclass in how a modest budget can be elevated by brilliant storytelling. Every detail matters, and as you follow Hector's desperate attempts to untangle the chaos, you'll be drawn deep into a temporal nightmare. Time Crimes is proof that time loops can be both fascinating and terrifying. Number 8. About Time, directed by Richard Curtis. If you think time travel is only for creating paradoxes or saving the world, About Time will change your mind. Directed by Richard Curtis, this film takes a different approach. Time travel becomes a tool to explore human relationships, love, and the beauty of life's everyday moments. The story follows Tim, a young man who discovers he can travel back to moments in his own life. Rather than using this power for heroic exploits, he chooses to navigate the ups and downs of daily life, deepen his relationships, and appreciate the little things. About Time is a heartfelt, moving tale that reminds us to cherish the present. Number 7. Looper, directed by Rian Johnson. Taking a darker and more intense tone, Looper transports us to a future where time travel is illegal, but used by criminals to eliminate their enemies by sending them back in time. Loopers are assassins tasked with killing these victims as soon as they arrive. The plot thickens when Joe, a looper played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, is assigned to kill his older self, played by Bruce Willis. With its intricate storyline and moral dilemmas tied to time travel paradoxes, Looper stands out as a gripping thriller. Packed with intense action and a clever script, it's a story about choices, sacrifices, and how the past and future are deeply connected. Number 6. Predestination, directed by Michael and Peter Spierig. Based on a short story by Robert A. Heinlein, Predestination follows a time-traveling agent, played by Ethan Hawke, whose mission is to stop crimes before they happen. But the plot quickly evolves into a mind-bending puzzle revolving around one of the most intricate time travel paradoxes ever portrayed. Every piece of the story fits together perfectly, leading to a shocking final reveal that will leave you speechless. This is one of those films you'll want to rewatch immediately to catch all the hidden details. Predestination is a sci-fi storytelling masterpiece that pushes the boundaries of the genre. Number 5. Donnie Darko, directed by Richard Kelly. Talking about Donnie Darko means stepping into a mysterious and enigmatic world where time is just one dimension among many. This cult classic by Richard Kelly is more than a time travel film. It's a deep dive into the human psyche, filled with symbolism and intrigue. The story follows Donnie, Jake Gyllenhaal, a troubled teenager who begins receiving cryptic messages from a bizarre figure in a rabbit suit named Frank, warning him about the end of the world. As Donnie unravels these warnings, the film weaves together themes of destiny, parallel realities, and personal sacrifice, prompting viewers to ask profound questions. What makes Donnie Darko unforgettable is its unique approach to time travel. It doesn't just show its effects, but uses them as a metaphor for existential angst and emotional connections. It's a film that rewards multiple viewings, offering new insights every time. Number 4. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, directed by Mamoru Hosoda. Not all time travel movies have to be dark or overly complex. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, directed by Mamoru Hosoda, is an anime that approaches the concept with grace and poetic charm. The protagonist, Makoto, is an ordinary high school girl who discovers she can leap back in time. At first, she uses her newfound power to fix small mistakes or improve her daily life. However, she soon realizes that even minor actions can have far-reaching consequences. This is a coming-of-age story that reflects on the value of the present and the weight of our choices. Number 3. Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan is no stranger to ambitious narratives, and with Interstellar, he takes time travel to a whole new level, literally. This film is a blend of hard science, epic storytelling, and a profound exploration of love and sacrifice. The story follows Cooper, Matthew McConaughey, a former pilot-turned-farmer who is recruited for a mission to find a new habitable planet to save humanity. As the crew navigates wormholes and experiences time dilation, the film intertwines their personal journeys with the science of time and gravity, culminating in a powerful and emotional finale. With breathtaking visuals and Hans Zimmer's mesmerizing score, Interstellar is more than a movie. It's an experience that challenges viewers to reflect on themes of survival, love, and the passage of time in our lives. Number 2. Terminator 2: Judgment Day, directed by James Cameron. Few action movies have left an impact as lasting as Terminator 2. This sequel, directed by James Cameron, is not only a masterpiece of the action genre, but also one of the best explorations of time travel paradoxes. The story follows Skynet, an evil AI, as it sends a Terminator back in time to kill young John Connor, the future leader of the human resistance. This time, however, the T-800, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, is sent to protect John, creating one of the most iconic dynamics in cinematic history. Beyond its spectacular action sequences, the film delves into themes of free will and the consequences of altering the timeline. Terminator 2 is a flawless blend of entertainment and depth, cementing its status as a timeless classic. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, let's give a shout out to 2 films that didn't make the main list but left a significant mark on the time travel genre. Edge of Tomorrow, directed by Doug Liman. Also known as Live Die Repeat, this film combines intense action with a brilliant concept, a time loop that forces the protagonist, Tom Cruise, to relive the same day during a war against an alien race. Each death sends him back to the start, giving him a chance to learn from his mistakes and inch closer to victory. With Emily Blunt delivering a standout performance as the Full Metal Bitch, the movie is an exhilarating mix of adrenaline and sharp storytelling. Primer, directed by Shane Carruth. For those who love brain-bending films, Primer is the ultimate example of complex narrative. This indie thriller tells the story of 2 engineers who accidentally invent a time machine, but with every use, the timelines multiply, creating a tangled web of paradoxes. With a micro-budget and a plot filled with technical details, it's the most realistic and challenging take on time travel ever put on screen. Number 1. Back to the Future, directed by Robert Zemeckis. If there's one movie that embodies the spirit of time travel, it's Back to the Future. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, this film is more than just an adventure. It's a cultural phenomenon that defined a generation. The story follows Marty McFly, Michael J. Fox, a teenager who is accidentally sent back to 1955 in the iconic DeLorean time machine built by the eccentric Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd. Marty must ensure his parents fall in love, or risk erasing his own existence. With its perfect balance of tension, humor, and unforgettable moments, the film creates a world that remains irresistible even decades later. With a flawless script and a storyline that never misses a beat, Back to the Future isn't just the best time travel movie, it's the gold standard for all that followed. What do you think of our list? Is there a movie we should have included, or a title that surprised you? Let us know in the comments. We're excited to hear your thoughts. If you'd like a deeper dive into any of the films we mentioned, check out the links in the description. And if you love rankings and cinematic journeys, subscribe to our channel and join our community. See you in the next video.